Hello, my name is Travis Williams, and I had the great privilege of being part of the first group that took the alternative spring break to Jacksonville, Florida. And I just wanted to talk about some of my experiences and what I expected from this trip. One of the things I expected from this trip was to make a connection with the people. So many times we get caught up in all the things going on in our life and all of the good things that we have, the electronics, and we forget about those people who are less fortunate. So one of the things was I wanted to be able to bond with the people in Jacksonville, to see what their living situation, and also to see if I could make a difference in their lives. When we first got to Jacksonville, where we were living was in the bottom of the basement of a church, which was different from me. And we had about 2 or 3 rooms, and each room had a 4 to 5 bunk beds, and so that's where guys stayed in one room and the ladies stayed in another room. And it was just a great experience, and we had to put behind how we all just used to going, living in our bed, having our own space, but we had to forget about that for 1 week to put our mind on the people, because that's what it was about for that 1 week. We also had the game room that was at the church, and we also had opportunity to connect it to the Wi-Fi, so it wasn't so bad overall, but we did appreciate it. One of the highlights for this trip for me was visiting the Clara White Mission Center, where we did a soup kitchen. This center was named after one of Jacksonville's well-known advocates for giving back to the less fortunate. I would have to say that it meant so much to me because we had the opportunity to feed over 100 people within an hour. And not only that, it was also special because this was also the last week that they were serving lunch to the people. So just seeing that you had all these people coming through and just having the opportunity to sit down with them and talk with them meant a lot to me.
Hi, my name is Starson Rogers, and I also was a part of the alternative spring break. The spring break was an absolutely great experience, I think, if it would be for any student or staff. The part that meant the most to me would have to have been the clothing ministry, because we were able to not only meet a lot of those that were less fortunate than us, but we were able to put together clothing for all of these families, for children, for older adults. It was a lot of hard work in the beginning, but as we got into it after like a few hours, it got a whole lot easier, and it was a whole lot of fun to be able to experience this whole new thing that was totally out of all of our comfort zones. We were able to put smiles on some of the families' faces, and we dealt with some conflicts in the middle of it, but it definitely taught us a whole lot throughout this entire experience. I would definitely recommend this experience for anyone when it comes to alternative spring break, because you're not only able to just step outside your comfort zone for a little bit, but you're able to touch the lives of people that you probably never would have been able to. I would definitely recommend this program for anyone.
I recommend this trip to any student at the College of Central Florida, and I also recommend it to even some of the staff members who have the opportunity, because this college prides itself on service, and if we can't continue to pride ourselves on service, not only in our own community but even in other communities, then what does that really say about us? So that's why I would like for this trip to stay around, because it gives the students opportunity to see what the living situations in different cities are like for other people, and they'll also let them know that we still have people in our community who live just the same way.